Here we are asked to find the quadratic nth term. We should know the quadratic nth term will always take the form an squared plus bn plus c, where a, b and c are to be found. Our first step is to draw a margin on the left-hand side. We label n as being our position, hence our first, second, third and fourth term. We're now going to work out our first difference between our terms. In this case, from 6 to 15, it's 9, 15 to 28, it's 13, and 28 to 45, it's 17. As the first difference is never going to be the same, we now work out our second difference, i.e. how do we get from 9 to 13 is 4, how do we get from 13 to 17 is also 4. Our second difference will always be consistent. To work out our value for a, it's always our second difference divided by 2. In this case, our second difference is positive 4. Hence, a is going to be 4, we always divide by 2, so 4 divided by 2, which gives us 2. Once I've found the value of a, in this case 2, I know it can go in front of my n squared, so I know my quadratic nth term is going to start therefore of 2n squared. As I know my quadratic nth term is going to start the form 2n squared, in the margin I'm going to write 2n squared. I'm going to substitute my values of n of 1, 2, 3, 4 separately into 2n squared. Well, when n is 1, my first term, I know with 2n squared, I only square the value of n and then multiply by the 2 in front. So if n is 1, well, there n squared is going to become 1 squared, and 1 squared is 1, and 1 times 2 will give us 2. If n is 2, well, n squared will become 2 squared, and 2 squared is 4, and 4 times the 2 outside will give us 8. If n is 3, well, therefore, 3 squared will give us 9, and times by the 2 outside will give us 18. And if n is 4, 4 squared will give us 16, and 16 times 2 outside will give us 32. I now subtract my original sequence from my new sequence. 6 subtract 2 gives us 4, 15 take away 8 gives us 7, 28 take away 18 gives us 10, and 45 take away 32 gives us 13. I now work out the nth term. To work out the nth term, I first will work out the difference, i.e. the term-to-term rule, between each of my terms. In this case, between 4 to 7, we can see we've added on 3. From 7 to 10, again we've added on 3. And from 10 to 13, once again we've added on 3. We know the nth term will have a common difference. In this case, our common difference is positive 3. As is positive 3, we know our common difference always goes in front of the letter n. So in this case, it's going to be positive 3 in front of the letter n. Now I need to work backwards to find the 0 term. Well, the opposite of add 3, therefore, is to subtract 3. 4 subtract 3 gives us 1. Whatever we get here for the 0 term, we must place on the end. Therefore, my final answer for 3 marks, my quadratic nth term, is 2n squared plus 3n plus 1.
Your turn drop solution in chat, thanks.